Let's be nice. We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. I mean, good Lord.
Nope, we're not doing it. No. We're not. Oh my goodness, what do I gotta say? We're not doing this today. Absolutely not. Shout out to the subscribers, that notification gang, the people who watch this content, the people who subscribe, my brother Showtime SP, and everybody out there. Like, we gotta talk, you know what I'm saying? Holla at your man. Yeah, I got a tan, you know what I'm saying? I've been having fun out in the sun. I took my kids to the pool today. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a really, really nice summer, man. It's a lot going on. But we gotta talk, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Chicago, you know what I'm saying? Like, Chicago's one of my favorite cities, you know what I'm saying? I rock with them. So this is the old school Devin Hester joint. I just felt like throwing it on today. But nah. We gonna start there. How does an MC battle against T-Top, right? The self-checkout T-Top. Justin Matthew, you should have seen how they had you, right? One of his best attribute is angles. T-Top been angling since angling been angling. He was angling in his first battle, he's still angling now. Like, who battles T-Top and think, oh, you thought you had a friend.
People don't understand, man. And that's why I don't want to be a part of hip-hop no more. Because it just...
She thought she had a friend, the person he battled. I ain't really going, you know what I'm saying? She be trying to sue me. I don't really want to put a name in there, but you know who I'm talking about, right? Harlem. You thought you had a friend in T-Top?
Everything we're about to say is just our overall view of the situation. Don't take any of this and try to use it against the show. But I say all that to say, that nigga crazy. Yeah.
Did you think he wasn't going to use those angles against you? So I'm listening to this space where her and Briz, and she's crashing out because T-Top, you know what I'm saying, he calls my daughter, calls him uncle and all. Bro, like, ain't gonna be no selective politicking. Ain't gonna be no, we not gonna use an angle on you because we cool. You know what I'm saying? And she's saying that the angles that he's using is fake. Okay, fake angles get used in battle rap. Wasn't you the one? Was you not the one? I said, was you not the one who was holding up the whole Fred angle? I'm going live with Fred. The night is over for Tay Roc and that was you who did that. How quick we forget. How quick we forget. And now you mad about an angle against you? Shut up. Shut up. Nobody wants to hear it. And I'm telling you right now, nobody feels sorry for you. I do not. I absolutely. P got fired. He got fired. Where is his statement? I'm still waiting for his statement. Norm's got a statement. I need a statement for him. Now let's get back to it. Yo. I was talking to Roc earlier, you know what I'm saying? And he was talking about his performance and you know what I'm saying, how he did verse Real Sick. And I just let him know that I appreciated the fact, you know what I'm saying, that he still, first of all, watches our blogs. He watched the joint yesterday. Yeah, we was wilding. Shout out to my brother Showtime SP. It was a great blog. We did our thing. Woo-doo-woo. Good night. But I told him that we appreciate it as fans that he still takes his craft 100% serious. He's always going to be prepared. He wants to show up. He wants to win. And we were talking about some potential matchups, you know what I'm saying? Like, who would he want on Summer Madness? And you know what I'm saying? Fonz had called him out and shit like that. So, you know, Roc is with all the smoke. I'm just going to be honest with you. He's with all the smoke. A nigga like Fonz is somebody he would battle. I did ask him about it, you know what I'm saying? He don't got no issue with that battle, you know what I'm saying? I do like it. Fonz did really well versus John the Don, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not done with you and them angles. Don't think I forgot. I did not forget. I'm talking about other shit right now. But yeah, she had a whole argument with Briz, and I got some of it. Shout out to Battle Rap Trap and everything they do over there. They really be on it. They stay, you know what I'm saying? They got the streets. And whenever something hot, popping, argument, etc., they gonna have it. That's a dope, you know what I'm saying? I go there all the time. Oh, what they got? Oh, I hear it. Oh, it's fire. Let me get a little bit of that. You got yours. It's at 20,000 views already. Let me get a little. You know what I'm saying? I get me a little, and I shout them out, and I shout out everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like if I see your shit and I want it, I gotta use it because I don't have time. I don't be I can't do it. Like, be in the space all the time. I would lose. I don't have time. You know what I'm saying? I'll be out and about grinding and shit. And they grinding too, not just them. I'm talking about everybody. I don't personally have time to do it, so I just take it from other people. But Tay Roc, we appreciated how he worked. And it said Fonz, you know, Fonz really got by on John the Don. And what's crazy is John the Don baby mom is still out there. She's still in the spaces, still on Twitter, still clout chasing, and still going like, bro, oh no, this is bad. Like, she gonna stay in this shit too.
Check it, right, look. I'm gonna do shit. She loves me not. She loves me not. She loves me not.
Max, what's going on?
Cause now niggas be in the spaces with her talking. How you like that battle, ma? How was your day going, ma? Like she's like a fucking assimilated player in the game now. You gotta keep niggas away from that shit. Hell no, I don't want no. If it's mine, I don't even want her to know nothing about this shit. I don't want her to know nobody. I don't want her like talking in no space. None of that shit. And she up there. I'ma just move on. But yeah. You girl, like, you can't use personal angles, then be mad that motherfuckers use personal angles against you. Like, you can't not like dental hygiene and go to fucking dental school, or, you know what I'm saying, want to be a hygienist if you don't like teeth. You know what I'm saying? Like, what makes you think that he's not going to use what he used against you?
I hope so.
Okay. He used angles about her and not having her daughter. He used the, you know, Jazz did this, you know what I'm saying, Jazz is better than you angle. He used the angle about talking about she was the one that texted Pap that Easy was at the club. We been heard that shit. This ain't nothing new. We knew we been heard. It was, you know, you was the one that said it's not easy in the trenches when the nigga Pap rolled off like, come on, son, we know what you want. You'll line a nigga up. We know you would. You would definitely. What? You would have texted that nigga ASAP and told him he was there. Why not? I'm not saying. I'm saying that's what they said. I wasn't there, so I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just telling you, allegedly, she was the one that threw the alley-oop to him. And why wouldn't I believe that? I'm just trying to figure that out. You know what I mean? So
I was going to get to that later, but since we're here now.
He used it as an angle against you. Was it real? Who knows? Was it fake? Who knows? It could be both. But guess what? It sounds good. It's provocative. It gets the people going. It's provocative. It's a really good angle. Why wouldn't he use that? He would be clueless to not use anything that he has. Ghostwriting rumors. We've been heard ghostwriting rumors. You wanted to sue me because I said that you had ghostwriters after a bunch of other people said it, but I was the only one that got the damn, I'm gonna get sued. I still ain't said your name in this blog, so please, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna keep it that way. We all know who we talking about, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, shut up. Please, shut up. Ain't nobody caping for you. I got T-Top 3-0. Perfect execution. Was a little chatty, yeah, but that's angles. That's what one do. Why wouldn't he? I have zero problem with it. Does the battle have replay value? No. Was it good? No. But I knew it wasn't going to be good before it was even happening. But T-Top took advantage. I will say that. But yeah, you in the space arguing, going back and forth with Briz, like, and Briz would handle this so well. That's the reason why I want you to hear this joint, because Briz handled it so well. He didn't get out of character. He was just like, yo, like, you listen to what, like, now I'm a man. He was walking it down, because there'd be so many times where she just get the yelling and hooping and hollering and the person back down. Nah, Briz did not. Briz had zero back down. He was cool with his man T-Top. He was like, yo, you instead of congratulating him on the stage, why you ain't telling him how messed up it was right there? Absolutely. If you don't like what he's using in the material, and why are you sitting there hugging him after the battle? Good work. I'm not gonna say good work when I feel like somebody utterly disrespected me in the battle. Can't be both. And you can't use personal angles against people and be mad when somebody does it against you. You never heard T-Top up there talking about the chain got iced like the top of the fridge. I'm cocking the cig and punching and all that. He don't do that. He uses angles. He uses dope bars, drug bars, relatable material. And you can't try to take away from his win just because you lost. Like, just because a person lost, you shouldn't diminish and dim the light on someone else's win. You know what I'm saying? So before I play this little clip, I want y'all to hear with this whole shit, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. people keep asking me about Chess and Yunus. I got Yunus winning against Chess. It's not even the debate. Chess went up there. He was like he can't get through his material clearly.
Listen to this nigga. Don't listen to this nigga. Don't listen to this nigga. This nigga ain't got no sense.
It's always got to be a stop. It's always got to be a water break. It's always got to be a wind up. It's always got to be that. It's never going to be just getting. It's never going to be that. It's never going to be start around, get through the whole round. It's not going to be that. And I've accepted that at this point. I'm going to get glitchy, sturdy wordy. I'm gonna get the glitch. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting whenever I get Chess. I'm gonna get I'm gonna get the buffering. That's what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get the buffering. That's what he's gonna do. He's not gonna be able to get through his material. And if he does enough, we'll like what he does and make it relatable, but the nigga's just not gonna get through his material. And then, you know, it was a really long battle, and Yunus brought long rounds as he should. Like, why I'm not bringing long rounds versus Chess? This is my first time on Known. People think that I'm gonna lose. If I even let this be close, Chess is winning. That's the thing. If you even let it be close, Chess is winning. You know? So, shout out to Yunus on his win. P did not find him. The spaces did. Let's make sure that's he did not find him. The spaces did. Let's make that abundantly clear. So if Yunus becomes a superstar, which I hope he does, you are still not the reason. So you still owe for everything. You have not found any superstars. If you tell me any that were found after Norbs was gone, you let me know. Superstars. I'm talking about the easy of the block captains of the world who was found by Bills through Hurricane Duke. You know what I'm saying? I know who found everybody. Let's just be clear. You ain't find that. You ain't find Geechee. Definitely ain't find Geechee. That was Norb's work. You definitely ain't find Twerk. That was Jazz work who alley-ooped that to Norbs, you know what I'm saying? Like that was they thing right there. You definitely didn't find, I could just name like 20 people out. You didn't find Mike P. You didn't find Emerson Kennedy. You didn't find Jerry West. You didn't find any of these niggas. You found a bunch of niggas who lived a couple exits from you on the highway, and none of them panned out to be a superstar. You ain't find Ryder. I helped find that nigga. Nunu and them found him, and he was in the proving ground, and I was hollering at Norbs and telling me, need to check this young nigga out. And he had to battle with Chef Trez with the Scorpion stance, and it was up from there. You ain't find him either. But yo, peep this joint with motherfucking that lady beefing about a nigga with Angle. Angle? You deserve a lot more. You deserve a lot more. And the way you be talking to bloggers and talking to men, talking about SMD and all of this other stuff, we don't want to hear it. Shut up. You lost 3-0. T-Top. Yes, sir.
Come back, Rothstein. Walk out and come back in if you can't hear it.
Oh, yo, his baby mother and
You're a mother, and it's certain things. If you know a lot of shit that go on around here, you do. Like, so if the conversation was, because we all do, we know it's a lot of freaky shit that goes on here. People the same. We know these things, right? Okay, cool. So as a mother, it affected her. That's all. As a mother, that's it, Rothstein. Ain't nothing wrong. Protect black women, Rothstein. Right? Ain't that what we do, Rothstein?
Custody of your kids, you don't got this, you don't got that, but that same kid is actually
exactly. And then my thing is, you sitting there talking about, and this is why I came up here, because he talking about, oh, J2 don't get a chance to go around and lying. Like, okay, cool, you took up for your brother. J2 is my brother. So now, how do you know he's lying about what he said? Y'all be lying and it be cool. Like, why is it? Oh, yeah, J2 don't get to. We accepted J2 in here. Like, what? What do you mean?
Here for the whole combo, J2. That wasn't the combo we was having. That wasn't the combo we was having.
I was in the listeners the whole time.
J2 said some of y'all.
I think y'all got this.
Okay, look, check this out, y'all. J2 said that.
Nah, J2 wasn't even in a battle when he said it. So that you like to compare it to is crazy. No, it do matter. It do matter. He wasn't in a battle when he said it. He wasn't in a battle when he wasn't in a battle when he said it. So it's not the same. It was like it was a conversation he was having. It does matter. It doesn't have to matter to you. It matters to me. And it's the point that I was making.
I honestly think it's good that he said that.
I mean, cool. Now that's what's up. That's what's up. My point was just to say their names, and the fact if you don't, it make me feel like you could be lying. That's what I said. I ain't flat out saying he was lying. Hold on, it's like a big rush to cut me off in this. I see that.
Go ahead.
And y'all just like slapping hands and ass in here. I see that. That's what's up. I'm gonna buy y'all some matching jerseys and shit, right? But look though, that ain't what I said, right? That ain't what I said. I said you don't get to do that and not put names on it. That's my John.
Okay, so you.
That's my John. Not that he's some liar. Not that he's some liar. Not that he's some liar.
Yo, you lying. Yo. No.
Not that he's some liar. You wasn't here, and you wasn't in the conversation, and you wasn't in the conversation.
You're lying.
And you wasn't in the conversation. I'm not lying. I'm right here. No, not at all. There's no reason to lie. There's no reason to lie. No, not at all. I never heard your daughter. I never heard.
That's why I came up. You said, yeah, we accepted him in his culture. He don't get. You didn't say that.
They did, and you don't get to come. Yeah, we did, and I said this to him around the time.
You said
me and J2 had the combo in the comments around the time. Ain't no lying. Everything I'm saying is right and exact, sweetheart. You just mad right now. You came in the combo that you wasn't in. You came in the combo that you wasn't in. Nobody was talking to you or about you, and you just mad. I'm letting you get it off. Get it off, baby. Get it off. You don't got to tell me because and give me no excuse. You don't got to say because and give me an excuse. You could just go ahead and carry on. I don't need to know because. Carry on.
Because I'm not.
I don't need no because, baby. You could just say it. You could just say it.
Wait, y'all.
I understand, and he you too. He with you too.
Around and watch your friends get punched out and shit.
I understand. Why you ain't call his phone? Why you ain't call his phone?
Like,
why you ain't call his phone and talk to him like this?
No, who?
Your daughter called him uncle, so why you ain't call his phone and talk to him like this?
Ooh, look what that money make a bitch do.
Who phone?
T-Top. If y'all was cool, your daughter called him uncle. Why you ain't call his phone and talk to him?
Why I'm calling your phone and that shit public? Why I'm calling your phone? What you talking about?
To tell him everything you want to tell me, you tell him. You tell him.
In public, where he told me at.
All right, but yeah, you can say it both. You can say it in public and to him.
What are you talking about?
You can say it in public and to him. You can say you ain't really mad. You ain't really mad.
Y'all
you ain't really mad.
In public and y'all want to apologize.
You just embarrassed. You're not really mad. You're not really mad.
I'm not with that.
You're not really mad.
I'm not with that.
All right, Hustle.
I'm not with that.
Hustle.
I'm not with that.
All right, we still love you, Hustle.
Like,
we still love you.
Yeah, all that's good.
You still are one of our favorites. You still in our top 5. Like it's battle rap. You really blowing it out of proportion for real.
I'm gonna blow it out of proportion.
But have a ball though, beloved. You know.
For my kid, I'm gonna blow it out of proportion for real every time.
I understand.
About that little girl, I'm gonna blow it out of proportion every time.
I understand. I understand, but you know, like you said, y'all was cool, and you said y'all was cool. You said your daughter called him uncle. So to me, that's a relationship that would warrant a phone call being made. Hey, bro, you say this. Hey, bro, why you say this? At the end of the battle, you hugged him and said kisses and hugs. You said congratulations at the end of the battle. You said congratulations at the end of the battle and hugged me.
For sure.
So why you ain't kick all this shit right now? Why you ain't kick this shit on the stage, baby?
Because I'm not no weirdo.
Nah, Hustle, listen. Why you ain't kick this on the stage, baby? All right. You just want to be heard and you want to express that. That's okay. I understand that, but you ain't got to be mad at niggas.
What you talking about? I don't have this.
All right, man. Why you ain't express this on the stage, Miss Hustle? Miss Hustle, sweetheart.
I don't have no
Instead of saying congratulations, why you ain't express this on the stage?
I have no problem with
Can you answer my question?
That man said.
Can you answer my question?
I have no problem with nothing he said about me. That is battle rap. When you get
all right, but whatever you got the problem with, can you call him and address?
That is a different story. And the fact that your bitch ass is trying to motherfucking validate.
I'm not trying to do nothing. I understand you want to call me names and shit. I understand. Right now, if I begin calling names, it could be perceived bad. I would not take it to that level.
I don't give a fuck. Right? Call me a bitch.
I know you don't. I know you don't. But the same thing T-Top did in the battle, you have done in the battle. So it's cool. Okay. You can't take what you dishing out. For example, I'm not going to get ugly with you. You know, I'm gonna allow you to stay down there by yourself, baby. You gonna be glad again. You should have addressed him on the stage instead of telling him congratulations. You should have addressed him on the stage instead of telling him congratulations. That was fake. That was fake. You congratulated him. You should have never said that. You said I love you.
Get back for you.
You said I love you. You said congratulations. Why you say all that?
I love you. I said congratulations. I never said I love you.
Hugs and all this. That's all this cute shit. All this extra cute shit. But you still okay. But you gave up all this extra cute shit. Even if you didn't say I love you.
Congratulations. Never said I love you.
All right.
Never.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But why you ain't say everything else that you feel?
I said,
but why you ain't say everything else?
He loved you, Hustle. He said he loved you. It would kind of be nice to,
Man, fuck these niggas. Fuck all these battle niggas. None of these niggas is my friends. None of these niggas don't say nothing to me. I swear to God, I'm gonna have one of you niggas smacked out your fucking boots. If
you take his brain out and you put it in the bird is gonna start flying backwards. Okay, you got that joke.
You play with me. I'm telling you.
She's tired of it, y'all. She's tired of it. It's sick.
Shut up, Bird.
What's wrong with what I said? I'm just saying she's tired of it.
Y'all niggas know because they all fake. They all fake. They all talk about each other. They all be doing this.
Hustle.
They all be doing that. And I know all y'all fucking secrets. And I be keeping all y'all fucking secrets. I know all y'all little nasty little in the closet motherfucking secrets. I'm telling you. Keep playing. Keep playing.
Let's go. I told y'all. Ain't that what I've been telling y'all? What she say?
Shit, talk about it.
Talk about it. That's not, this the same shit I was saying. This all this freaky shit she just said. I know what's going on.
Talk about it.